Hi everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to be showing you a super simple technique to help calm your mind, ease your anxiety or stress, and create some artwork while we're at it. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Before we get started, I just want to mention what I'm going to be using. I'm working in this tone paper Strathmore sketchbook. I'm going to be drawing with this Tombow brush pen with the felt tip. And I'm also going to be using temper paint sticks. If you don't have temper paint sticks, that's fine. You can use markers, gouache, even a highlighter if you have. But as you can see, I've already done some examples of what we're going to be doing today. And again, it's a really simple technique. I've been using this a lot to kind of get my day started with a clear mind and just kind of almost as a meditation. So it's pretty simple. All you want to do is, in my case, I'm using temper paint sticks, like I mentioned, but you can use gouache or markers or whatever you have, and just give yourself a little square of color or a rectangle of color, or however big you decide that you want to make your particular drawing. And you just want to get a good layer down. This will be your background. And again, like I said, this is great for anxiety and stress because you don't have to think. You can just focus on the present moment. You don't have to worry about what's going to happen in the future. You don't have to worry about whatever errands you have to run that day. You don't have to worry about work or anything like that. It's just a nice, easy way to kind of clear your mind first thing in the morning. So as you can see, I've already done a few squares. This was me shortly after getting up. I drew myself looking in the mirror just with my bed head, wrote down some notes. This is our dog Sassy. I drew her as well. She was taking her little morning nap under our kitchen chairs. And this page I'm going to use to kind of fill in with other stuff that I did this morning. But I wanted to show you how I go about doing that. So after you've laid down your square, if you're using gouache or something like that, obviously you'd have to wait for that to dry. But once your background is dry, go ahead and grab whatever you're using. Again, I'm using a Tombow brush pen in this case. And just draw either something that's in front of you or maybe something that you're planning on doing that day, that morning. In this case, I did a little workout this morning with a kettlebell, so I'm going to draw my kettlebell. And again, very simple. You don't have to think about it. Very low pressure. Just start drawing whatever it is that you've decided to draw. Again, it can be something that you're going to plan on doing that day. It can be something that you've already done. Like over here, I drew myself shortly after I woke up, just looking in the mirror before I brush my teeth. You can draw what you're going to have for breakfast, or if you already made breakfast, draw breakfast before you eat it. And again, we're not worrying about perfection here. This is just about clearing our heads. We're not thinking about the future. We're not thinking about anything besides this present moment and the thing that we're focused on drawing. This is great to do in the morning after you wake up. I find that, again, it's almost meditative, or it is meditative actually, because there's no expectation here. Again, the goal is just to clear your mind, make some art while you're at it, and kind of get you started on a nice high note for the day. As you can see, this is my kettlebell. I mean, that only took a couple of minutes to draw, and no pressure, super simple. Now let's do one more, and this one I'm gonna draw my breakfast. Now, I already ate my breakfast, but I took a picture of it because I wanted to use it as an example for today. And I think for this one, we're gonna use a green background. So for this one, we're gonna put some nice little green, actually I'm gonna make it a little bit wider, this little green rectangle here, a square. And we're just gonna fill that in. So I've really been enjoying this technique because I know, like a lot of you, sometimes life gets in the way. Maybe you don't make art that day because, you know, you had a busy day at work, or, you know, you had a busy day at work plus, you know, then you had personal stuff, family stuff that you had to take care of after, and then all of a sudden your creative practice for that day kind of gets put on the back burner. So this is also great for that, especially if you just do it first thing in the morning, or even you could do it right before you go to bed. You know, just do a couple of little drawings to kind of illustrate your day, and there you go. You've done something creative. You got to, you know, shut your brain off for a minute and just kind of relax. So now I'm gonna draw my breakfast here. I'm gonna start with this one piece of toast here on the top. And then again, there's no need to be precious with this. You're just focusing on the present moment, not worried about anything else. Some texture here to illustrate the peanut butter. This peanut butter toast is actually pretty good breakfast. And there you have it. 2 quick, simple drawings. Took me a few minutes to do. And what I've also liked doing is I add just little notes. And this way I kind of also journal at the same time. It kind of gives me a caption of what I've done this morning, or if you want to do something that illustrates your entire day, what you did that day. Just a couple little bullet points, and then for For my breakfast, we'll do the same thing. And there you have it. Not only have I taken a few minutes to kind of meditate, calm my mind before I get started on the day, but I've also made some art and journaled in the process. So I hope you find this helpful. It's been helping me a lot, especially, again, just to kind of get myself ready for the day. I've been doing this in the morning, like I mentioned, so it's kind of a nice start to the day. Get some creative work done. Not think about what I have to do later in the day just yet, but just have some time for myself. I also get some journaling done in the process, so it's a really good way to get the most bang for your buck. I hope you try this method out. Let me know if you do in the comments below. Let me know if it helps, if you're someone who's, stressed on a particular day or anxious or something, or even if you just want to use it to, again, have a creative start to your day. Leave a comment down below. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video. I appreciate all the support, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.